Opera Augmented Reality collaboration is a collaboration with Ella Marchment, who is our Director of Opera and a faculty member here at Shenandoah University. And she is really interested in doing innovative things with the medium of opera.
In the opera industry at the moment, there's a real push to be embracing new technologies in our performance practice. I've done quite a lot of work with video in the past.
She came to us and we've been talking about deploying mobile AR, so using cell phones or iPads, things of that nature.
There were so many different guises of this project. I mean, I wanted to start off with a murder mystery, and then we were going to be downtown, and then you'd find lots of things.
And we talked about a lot of different ideas for this augmented reality piece. All different techniques. We talked about doing augmented reality weather effects. We talked about doing augmented reality set pieces that would appear on stage.
We thought about what was realistic to do with the time scale possible. And we then came up with this idea of utilizing dance.
In Ella's vision, there were all these potential moments for the dancers to move.
We were thinking for a long time about having this occur during the actual performance. There are a lot of really interesting challenges associated with that. But eventually, we decided to settle on something relatively small that we could do in the moments before the opera began.
We decided to shoot a piece for the prelude of the actual opera. And we're going to shoot dancers in front of the green screen wall in the Vickers studio.
I got to see the director and one of the choreographers dancing and kind of mapping out and testing how it would all work out.
I had done this type of work before and knew how cool it is to do the process and how cool it is to see the result.
We worked with the dancers, some of whom had never done something like that in front of a green screen, in the studio to shoot them up against their dancing and doing things with this red fabric. And it was really cool. They really did well. They followed direction well, and they really got into the spirit of the whole thing. It was really, really cool.
They came out of that day with just this glow, and they told me the week after just how much they enjoyed that.
After shooting in the studio, the video files that we captured were taken into Photoshop and Premiere Pro to remove the green background and allow the transparency to come through so that the dancers would be put into real 3D space through an augmented reality app that could be played on the iPads that people would have at the performance.
And wherever we positioned the iPad, it was programmed that a certain distance away from the camera, it started playing the recording. So.
We do a lot of stuff in VR, but it's very interesting to do AR, which is something you could see in real life.
People thought it was really cool, which it is really cool.
The people that did show up to take a look at that, they were pretty amazed. They loved it. They enjoyed being able to walk around with it.
It is fun to be in a position to roam around and see something that's not there. It's magic.
I've done a lot of shows this year, and I feel like this is honestly the most creatively fulfilling because everyone was so invested in it, and it was so exploratory throughout the whole board in the way that we created it and put it together, and also working with SCIL.
SCIL's roots are in the Conservatory in many ways. A lot of where SCIL started was in performance and acting and voice and all these sorts of things. And so I actually really see a strong future there, and I'm hoping we'll continue to do this kind of collaboration in our kind of immersive media and augmented reality spaces.